Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now we got a hook, Joe. We got a hook. That means you got a show.
Hook.
See, guys, I swear to God, if you don't stop doing that De Niro impression, that's the one thing. He does everything. It's either De Niro or Seinfeld. He's driving me nuts.
He's driving me nuts.
He doesn't even sound like him.
I know, but it's just fun to do. It's just fun to.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Joe.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
And by the way, Joe, you're doing Pacino from The Devil's Advocate with that.
What is it?
Why would you make him go back into it?
Well, because in his inflection, the way he's delivering it, it sounds like that Pacino speech at the end, where he's like, "Drink, but be thirst, but don't drink. Look, but don't touch." Where he goes on for about fucking 45 seconds with that whole analogy of.
Yeah, that's great. The best line of that movie is when Keanu Reeves goes. He goes to his apartment. He goes, "There's no bed. Where does he sleep?" And somebody goes, "He doesn't sleep." And he goes, "Where does he fuck?" And Pacino goes, "Everywhere."
I don't know if he was great in that movie or if he was abysmal in that movie.
I think he's awesome in it. I bought it. I bought him as the devil. I front to back, I bought it. I liked it. You don't like that movie, Bill? What a surprise. Bill doesn't like something.
Dude, I told you I love Batman. I loved it. Heath Ledger was unbelievable.
You've been milking that for a fucking month now.
I love No Country for Old Men. I love that movie about the guy who struck oil.
That
No Blood for
old cunts.
No Country for Old Men and First Blood, whatever the fuck it was, with Left Foot Lewis there. I can never remember the names. What the hell's his name? Daniel Day-Lewis. He won it this year for There Will Be Blood.
Oh.
Best actor.
That was a great movie, okay? I'm sorry, Joe.
His speech was annoying, wasn't it? His Oscar acceptance.
Joe, it's annoying that you actually watched an award show. Huh? Did you have a slumber party?
He was trying to do credit.
No. Let's go back to you watching the award show.
Okay.
Did you go to an Oscar party?
Well, what we do is we ball up little pieces of paper.
You do. You have a pool.
Somebody told
Here's my wild card. Frances McDermott. I absolutely loved her in that movie, The Apron. That's always the name of one of those fucking awful independent films.
The Apron.
Starring Frances McDermott. Doing an accent that no one gives a shit about.
I hate period movies. I can't stand them.
Oh, they're terrible.
Yeah, they're so messy.
I hate anything where somebody climbs on a horse.
Wow, you should be... He just goes, it's so messy.
I heard him. I glazed over.
I was hoping everybody was just going to plow over it.
You had no confidence. He whispered it.
Anything with a horse and a fucking cabin.
Powdered wigs. I'm done.
Oh, those are the worst. Yeah, because with a horse, at least it can be a Western. You got a shot at it being decent, but powdered wig... Ugh. Oh, my God. Or
you know what that is? That's like for actors. That's like the alternative comedy of like acting. Like they think that's like this amazing thing to go back and... Actually, it is. It's just boring to me.
It's so... Dude, could you imagine having to sit through The Remains of the Day? That movie? Or like...
I never even heard of that.
Or like, Anne of Green Gables or fucking...
What about that movie, Quilt? That Quilt movie.
Oh, An American Quilt?
Yeah.
How to Make an American Quilt or something like that? Is that what it is?
Who would see that? Like, who would put their money behind that? Like, that's got to be somebody I love film. I love it, noir, and talk about...
Remember when Gettysburg came out? That movie Gettysburg? Oh, my God. It was like a 4-hour fucking...
I love the black and white, the Art Deco period of Manhattan just stands out in the background.
How bad do their feet stink? People like that. There's those people, those brown loafers who just have those VCR tapes stacked up to the ceiling, and they watch all those old Humphrey Bogart movies, which I actually like his stuff, but...
Yeah, but those movies
How condescending was that? I like his stuff. Humphrey Bogart's okay. That fucking screen legend.
Those movies don't bother me. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about period pieces. I'm not talking about old movies.
Oh, I'm sorry, Joe. Some other people might want to take the conversation a different way. Let's get back to you.
Okay.
And your period pieces.
That's a good idea. No,
Name 5.
I'm having a hard time right now.
Name 5 period pieces.
The Remains of the Day.
Revolution.
Quills. Dude, Dances with Wolves? Go fuck yourself.
That's not a period piece.
Yes, it
is. That's a Western.
It's not.
That's a Western. Come on, Danny. A period piece is fucking powdered wigs.
Like Pride and Prejudice. That would be like a period
Pride
piece.
and Prejudice. Well, no.
Ebenezer's Quagmire.
A period piece is any movie about a period that has passed. Like, you can do an 80s movie and it's considered a period piece.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is, Bill.
No, the 80s is a period in history, but they don't call it a period piece.
Yes, they do. I've seen it in breakdowns. They absolutely fucking do.
No, they don't.
It'll say period piece, 80s, 1980s. I've seen that. Yes, they do.
Don't big time me. Don't fucking big time me with you. I've seen it in
I
breakdowns.
can't believe you backed off. That was almost a fucking argument. It
What's
could have
that?
been. That could have been an argument. That
About
was the
what?
start of an argument. About the period pieces. That could have been an argument. We almost were getting into an argument there.
We
for a
were
minute.
arguing.
You bailed out, though.
I didn't bail. I picked on the fact that all of a sudden you're like, I've seen it in breakdowns.
When you went, don't big time me, that was like funny and like charming, and it ruined the argument.
Well, if you really want the exact definition of period piece, I can give it to you. It is
Boring movies
Pretty much.
starring that dude, that chick who married that guy
Anything
from
Daniel
fucking.
Day-Lewis has been in.
Who's that chick that used to bang Brad Pitt? And now she's married to that douche from that
she
band
can
in
go
England.
fuck herself. That new movie she has coming out, Australia.
Yeah.
With her and Hugh Jackman.
Named her kid Kiwi.
We've got to win. Oh, beat it.
She's funny though. You know, I like her because she trashed that airplane movie that bombed. It was View from something. She said it should have been called View from My Ass.
Was she in it?
Yeah, she was in it, and I guess it sucked, and she knew it sucked. So she sucked it up. I guess she went through all the press junket, and then when it bombed...
She was in that movie. I thought that was Gwyneth Paltrow in that movie.
That's who I'm talking about. Gwyneth Paltrow is married to Coldplay.
She wasn't fucking Tom Cruise. Nicole Kidman was fucking Tom Cruise.
I didn't say Tom Cruise.
said Brad Pitt.
I said Brad Pitt.
Oh, shit. All right. I got all screwed up there.
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman's in a new period piece called Australia.
She always looks
fucking horrible.
She always looks like she needs to have like her temples massaged. Like that's what I always want to do. Like she just she just got into a huge argument.
What's the definition of period piece?
Well, DeRosa was right. It's basically just a work set in any particular era. It doesn't have to be old timey.
But that's what I said, though. That's what I said.
Any
no,
period.
it's not what you said.
This is what I was saying, though. This is what I meant was basically, yeah, anything that you set in another time is going to be technically. Wait a minute, Joe.
It's also referenced as a costume drama.
Is considered like a period piece, but they only use that expression. It's a period piece. Whenever they say that, there's some sort of fucking spinster and they're trying to find a witch.
That was a nice way you weaseled out of your wrongness. But I said 1980s could be a period
Name
piece,
one
and you said no, it can't.
fucking movie.
You said no, it can't.
What name? What I meant was name what. Shut up.
Judd
name one.
I am. Judd Apatow.
You're not shutting up. I'm telling you to shut
What?
up. Name one movie from like that. I mean, when that '70s show came out, did they say it's a period piece?
It's considered a period piece, yes.
No, it isn't.
You're wrong. You're just fucking wrong right now.
It's okay. Technically, is it called that?
Yes.
In the history
in
of
a
the show.
breakdown, it is. I mean, just
No,
because
it
the
isn't.
public doesn't
I
say
fucking read for that show. It never said period piece.
You read for that 70s?
Well, I read for something that took place in the 80s, and it said period piece. What do you want from me?
You know what I want? I want evidence.
Well, I want evidence that
I said it
show
first.
didn't say it.
I said it first. You're accusing
No,
me.
you didn't.
You.